So my husband is Hawaiian. He was born and raised in Hawaii, and that makes my kids half like Hawaiian, Filipino. They've got Caucasian in them. And so we have lots of family who live in Hawaii. One of the very first times we took our kids to visit Hawaii, Miley was like 3 years old, Lena was maybe a year and a half, and we flew them across the country to the islands of Hawaii to visit their family. My LPS loving daughter at the time was very difficult. Like every time you tried to put her in a car, she would scream. And like kick wildly. Like I would just get nailed in the head with her feet. And my oldest daughter, Miley, who was 3 at the time, was just kind of like pretty shy, pretty quiet, but just kind of went with the flow. She still wanted to like do activities, even though her little sister was like, I don't want to do anything. Miley would be like, you know,
seriously, can you pull yourself together? I want to go to the beach. Mom needs to get you in the car. Just cooperate.
One day I decided to pack the girls into my brother-in-law's truck, which was difficult because I had to deal with... Once I got the girls buckled into my brother-in-law's truck, we drove to the elementary school playground. They had a jungle gym, they had things to play with, and I thought for sure this was gonna buy me like an hour before I had to bring the girls back for bedtime. No sooner do I get these 2 babies out of the truck does my 3-year-old say,
Mommy, I need to go potty.
And I was like,
seriously, we just got here. There is no way that I can take your screaming sister and stuff her back into her car seat. Please, can you hold it?
And she was like,
no, Mommy, I can't hold it. I have to go really bad.
And I was just like,
oh my gosh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I really don't want to pack you guys all the way back in the truck, go all the way back to the house and get you into the bathroom and then put you back in the truck and then come back here.
Like there's so much fight involved in that scenario. And we had just gotten there. Like, why couldn't she have gone to the bathroom before we left? You know why? Because kids never have to go before you leave somewhere. They only have to go the minute you get somewhere. And it's as inconvenient as possible. So I was desperate. And I was like,
you know what? I want you to just go right over here next to this classroom and just squat and quickly like take care of business. I'm not gonna watch. Just do it quickly and let's be done with this.
And my daughter was like,
right here? By the classroom? On the school playground?
And I was like,
yes! Just right here, just do it, just go.
And so she starts going, but it started taking too long. And I look at her, and she's got this very focused face. And I was like,
wait, what? Whoa, what are you doing? Are you going number 2?
And she just frantically shook her head, yes. She was going number 2. That's terrific. My daughter is pooping at the elementary school playground right in front of a classroom. It was summertime. And I was like,
no, you can't poop on an elementary school playground.
But I didn't want to make her feel terrible. It was my idea after all. So she finished up and there's just a pile of human poop on the playground. And I'm looking around like, what do I do? So I grab a palm leaf, a great big, luckily for me, in Hawaii, I've got homemade brooms right off the trees. And there happened to be like a space between the classroom and the ground, like a crawl space that was just empty. And I took the palm leaf and I swept the poop under the classroom. We must have used the palm leaf for that as well, for wiping. So the girls finished playing, everything is great. We get back to my brother-in-law's house and my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, like all of our family is there and they're like, what did you guys do today? And I'm like,
oh, we just went down to the school and we played on the playground. It was really quite lovely. You have a lovely local elementary school. It's really nice.
And they were like,
oh great, I'm so glad that you used that. That sounds like fun.
And then of course my daughter pipes in,
Poopy! Poop! I want poop!
And I was like,
oh no, she's telling them what she did at the playground.
And they were like,
what, honey? What are you saying?
And she's like,
poop! I pooped!
And I go,
do you need to go poop right now, honey? Do you need to use the bathroom?
And she was like,
no, poop! Playground! Pooped! I pooped at the playground.
And my family is like,
what is she trying to tell us? What's the message here?
And I was like,
oh, nothing at all. Everything just went fine at the playground. Let's move it along now. Talk about something else.
Because I was mortified as a mother. I should have done the right thing and buckled my kids back in the car, taken them to an actual toilet. Let this be a lesson to all of us that,
number 1, when your parents encourage you to use the bathroom before you leave the house, just try. Just try to use the bathroom because you could end up christening an elementary school on the island of Hawaii with your bowel movements, and we don't want that. And if you get somewhere and you really have to go but there isn't a bathroom in sight, hold it for crying out loud. Just hold it. We can't have you pooping on school playgrounds. It's not sanitary.
Do you have any embarrassing bathroom experiences with your family? I'd love to hear about them. Make me feel better about my own embarrassing bathroom experiences. Share in the comments below, and have a good day. Now, it just so happens on one very bored summer afternoon, I went to my friend's house and I was like,
Hey, do you want to go exploring in the woods? It's gonna be so much fun. It's really boring and hot at home, and I just want to have fun and go exploring. You want to go?
and my friend was like,
Yeah.